Hey homies, welcome back. It's time for May's Christmas card. Today we're going to use this Brutus Monroe stencil. This was from last year, reindeer heads. And this Simon Says Stamp / Cathy Z sentiment set, also from last year. This was from Stamptember. Yeah. Oh no, 2023, 2 years ago. Look how cute. I love this. And I love the backgrounds that come with it. I pulled some scraps out of my stash of some just stuff out of the Christmas box. Look at this Santa. I thought that might be good with reindeer. I've got a scrap of green cardstock, a scrap of gold cardstock, and then some trims. So first thing I want to do though is I want to stencil these reindeer. All right, I've got Simon Hurley Gur and cookie dough. And I think how I want to attack this is I'm going to do the deer, like the full thing in cookie dough, and then add some like darker edging with the Gur. Now I'm going to cut this down for the card front. So we're just going to put this right here. And we're going to start with cookie dough, and we're going to use a brush. And I think this has some vintage photo on it, but we're just going to use it. So we're just going to go in, make some little reindeer. Look how cute they are. I love them. Now you could get really cute with these, right? And give them little red noses, like with some pops of color, or even little red stickles. You know what? I might do that. I think I just talked myself into it. Oh gosh, that's funny. That'll be my final step though, after it's put together. There's some fuzz in there. And I'll just do it on the ones that are visible, because by the time I put my other elements on, some of them aren't going to be visible. So that will be the last step. Some stickles. Because I have a red pops of color, but I don't like the shade for the little pieces that I picked out. Okay, now let's go into our Gur with a smaller brush. And we'll just go over like little antlers, little tips of the ears. You know what? I might even go find a smaller yet brush. Hold, please. Yeah, this might work better with this little angled brush. This is an Altenew detail blending brush, and it's angled. See if this is a little better. I can get right on those edges where I want. A little easier. Oh yeah. Look how darling that is. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to take the brush with the cookie dough and go over this gently. Just soften it a little bit. There we go. Oh, that makes me happy. That is darling. Look. Oh, aren't they cute? Okay, these are from the Tall Mouse, and these are actually meant for scrapbooking, but I do like to use them on cards, especially if I want a smaller focal point. So we're going to do the green out of this one, and then our reindeer out of this one, and I'll be right back. Here, and see how nice that's going to look. We'll just have a little centered-ish focal point here. Let's see. I think I'm just going to cut a little strip of this. It's just a scrap. I'll put that on this side. I'm going to attach the deer to the green. Hopefully relatively straight. As you know, crooked eye. Now let's see, do we want to add any twine or anything? Oh, that might be nice on there. I could just go right in there. It's almost like we wrapped it like a present. I thought I would use this Santa, but I think he might be a little too big to have on there and have a sentiment. So maybe Just this little frame. Again, an old leftover from a year or two ago. I'm going to take a piece of that same white paper. I'm going to cookie dough it so it kind of matches that, and then we're going to stamp it. I'm going to try stamping it with gur and see how it looks. If I don't like it, then I'll get black out. We're going to stamp our Merry Christmas. Like I said, we'll try it with the gur and see if we like it, and if not, we can always get black ink out. Cool. You know, I do think I want it darker. Let me get some black ink out. We're going to stamp with Brutus Monroe Raven Detail ink. Just want it to be a little darker than that. Yeah, that's going to make me happier. And then we'll do our From Our Family to Yours for the inside. And then we've got our sentiments. Look at Merry Christmas. I think I want to pop that up. I'm going to cut the Merry Christmas shape out of Fun Foam, and we're going to use this as a backer for our sentiment. We're going to put this right about here, and I'm going to stick this down first and then use Bear Glue to attach the paper sentiment over top of it. And then my last step is going to be to stickle those reindeer noses. Cute. Oh, you know what? That's not the last step. Guys, I didn't put the inside sentiment in. I'm going to open that card all the way. Oh no, come back. Alrighty, friends, here's my finished Christmas card. Now keep in mind, these monthly Christmas cards are meant to be easily mass produced. So I don't do anything fancy. And it's using stuff you already have, right? So you're not waiting till December to buy new stuff to try and crank out 50 Christmas cards. We've got scraps of paper, scraps of green, scraps of gold, white cardstock that we use this adorable Brutus Monroe stencil on. Let's see, this one's called Whitetail. That's what it's called. It's from a couple of Christmases ago. Some random die cuts out of the Christmas box. Go through your Christmas stash. It's super easy to make a little collage out of just leftover bits that you've got in there. And then, of course, this lovely Cathy Z Simon Says stamp word set. You've got all is calm, all is bright, believe. Hope you have a lovely day. Remember, be excellent to each other and start on those Christmas cards. Bye-bye.